5 or 6 emergency respites. They need someplace for a week till the new home can take them. Hey, we took her, it's a Saturday night, we have no place. It'll be a week or so. A lot of those have been teenagers, and we have found that they don't always want to be placed in a house with classmates. And so that has become like, they would be like, oh, I have class with you, or I'm upward bound with you, that program to John Wood. And so then they would be embarrassed. So they would stay for a week or so until they found a new home. But my girls always included them, would take them out to like Carter's, and like if they were running out to get whatever, it seemed like Walmart, they would always take the teen along or whatever. But it was nice. I mean, I enjoyed the teens. I just know that there was an uncomfortable between that.
Yeah.
Having somebody at school know that you weren't, where they kind of kept that sometimes private.
Yeah.
And so we have kind of steered away long term any teens for that reason. We'll do an emergency. My girls don't go and tell anybody, but at the same time, when you're riding school suddenly with so-and-so, they'll be like, why are you giving her a ride? Like, do you even know her? Like, so.
Yeah.
And my kids would give them rides because you're going to the same place. Sorry, but
That's a perspective I never really thought about, though.
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
And like, I remember one came and I was introducing, she's like, oh, I know her, we're in Upward Bound together. And Riley's like, yeah, you know, like, but like they weren't really friends during Upward Bound. And so.
Because the kids, they at school, the stigma of being in foster care, what's wrong with your family, what do your parents do and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And then they have to trust your children and not say anything. And then what if someone finds out? Because they could go into foster care, nobody would know.
Yeah.
And in their circle of friends, unless they said it.
But a lot of them can pick up, like I said, the simple thing of like my kids giving them a ride.
Yeah.
Like we had one that had a job, and so my daughter would take him, and they'd be like, you know, their coworkers would be kids that are at school, and they'd be like, why is so and so giving you a ride? Like, or you know, and so kids aren't really dumb in that sense. So and the kids kind of like to keep it sometimes separate. So we have found a few that are like, you're fun, you're enjoyable, but I don't really want people to know that, especially the one that I had was an emergency. It was a domestic, and she didn't want her friends to know. So we did take special cautious of like who she knew, and like one of her friends actually lived like a block away.